She never thought one click could change her life. A simple Facebook request, just another stranger in her inbox. But this one felt different. His name was David. And from the very first hello, he had a way of making her feel seen. What started as a harmless conversation became Gwen's daily obsession. He asked about her dreams, her fears, her childhood. He made her laugh when she didn't want to smile. And soon, she wasn't talking to anyone else, because no one else made her heart race the way he did. Weeks turned into months. Months became years. 3 years of messages, late-night calls, and whispered promises through glowing screens. He was in Texas. She was in Kenya. Yet somehow, the distance made their love feel stronger. He told her he was a businessman, building his empire, waiting for the day he could finally hold her in his arms. She believed him, every word, every picture, every promise. Her friends warned her. People lie online. Be careful. But Gwen silenced the doubts. They just didn't understand. She had seen his face on video. She had heard his voice. She had felt his love. Then, one day, her dream arrived, in the form of a single message. A plane ticket. When she boarded that flight, her heart was full. She pictured the reunion at the airport, flowers, tears, a kiss that would seal the years they had waited. She imagined the life he had promised, the big house, the cars, the kind of love story that only happens once. Every mile brought her closer, and every thought pushed the warnings further away. But the first red flag came the moment she landed. He wasn't there. She waited, her heart pounding with excitement, but minutes turned into hours. And just when doubt began to creep in, he appeared. That was when the second red flag hit. The man standing before her wasn't the man from the pictures. Yes, it was him, but older. Heavier. Nervous. His smile was thin, forced, as though he were hiding something behind it. Her chest tightened, but she swallowed the unease. Love isn't about appearances, she told herself. And so, she let him take her hand. But the unease only grew. The businessman she thought she was meeting was barely holding on to a job that paid little. The house he boasted about was nothing more than a small rented room. His explanations came too quickly, too rehearsed. Gwen wanted to believe him. She needed to believe him. But the whisper in her heart grew louder with every passing day, something isn't right. Then came the night that shattered everything. His phone rang. Late, too late. He jumped to silence it, but not before she saw the name flash across the screen. A woman's name. Her voice was calm when she asked, "Who is that?" But his face drained of color. The phone rang again. This time, Gwen answered. On the other end was a woman's voice, sharp with rage and confusion. "Who are you? Why are you in my boyfriend's house?" Gwen froze. Her world stopped. The 3 years of trust, the sacrifices, the dreams, suddenly they weren't hers. She was living in a lie, a shadow in another woman's story. She confronted him, and he broke down. He begged. He wept. He swore she was the one he truly loved. But the walls were already closing in. Every red flag, every doubt, every inconsistency, it all made sense now. With trembling hands, she packed her bags. She hadn't crossed an ocean to become someone's secret. The love she thought she had wasn't love at all. It was a mirage, a carefully constructed lie that fell apart the moment truth touched it. Her heart was shattered, yet in the rubble, she found something new. Strength. Clarity. Freedom. Gwen realized love without honesty is nothing more than an illusion. That ignoring red flags always costs more in the end. And that sometimes, heartbreak isn't the end of a story, but the beginning of healing. She met him on Facebook. She left Kenya for him. But in the end, she didn't stay for him. She stayed for herself. To heal. To rise. To begin again. If this story touched you, and you'd love to hear more, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, so you never miss the next untold story. Thank you for watching.